Finally listened to Zeppelin 3 in proper order. Okay, starts off with hats off to Roy Harper. Okay, basically sounds like Gallows Pole, but like recorded on a metal wire. So you listen to a gallows pole on a metal wire, followed by gallows pole. And then in the intro or the outro of gallows pole, it has a little mini intro to Tangerine that stops awkwardly and then starts Tangerine. Kind of like 2-1 of 1 of. And then it starts. That's the way, and then Baran, why are you stomp, whatever this is, okay? And then it starts out on the tiles, and then it goes to the immigrant song, and Friends, Celebration Day, and ends the album with Since I've Been Loving You, which is far better than ending it with Hats Off to Roy Harper, which is gallows pole played on a metal wire. So, Tangerine. I made videos on Tangerine before. I heard it again, definitely. Remember I was talking about everything's a puzzle? Tangerine's a word, it's a puzzle. So, I decoded it. Anyway, Tangerine. There you go. Okay? Those are the letters of the alphabet. I decided to group them into 9s. Okay, because a lot of you think that this is nothing. But it is a circled one. So it's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's a 9 I circled. I grouped it. I go on this side, and it ends with a 4. And this one ends with a 4, but there's a 5 here, and that's a 9. So I grouped it. And a 9. And that's 2 9s, or that's just a 9. So I grouped it. Then I'm left with 1, 5, 7. Now it's funny that on my reckoner it goes 0, 5, 7. Interesting. In the middle of time. So I left that uncircled. So then I was like, okay, let's start from here. I got 2, 1 of, if we look at only the binary things, I got 2, 1 of, okay, binary only. So I jump to here, and then let's look at not the binary. 7 of is a 1, a 1 is a 0. Okay, sorry, what that means here, these two are unfinished bubbles, okay? They're not finished. So 1's a 0 in quantum, and a 0's a 1. So that's a circled 1. These are not 1s. That's a circled 1. If that's a 1, and that's a 2, that's a 3. 3 and a 4 is a 7. So there's a 7 in the bubble. Everything in a bubble. 2 the slash the 4 is 7. Surprisingly, outside there's a 7. 2, 1 of 7 of. So we went from here to here. Okay? G is not the middle yet. E's the middle. So we're going into the middle. So we gotta decode it differently now. So I said if we're going into the middle, in the GE, what do we have over here? Look what the Ryan is. Orion. Anyway. It's interesting. It's like 2 9s, a 9, dotted or 1'd to a 9 a different way. So I thought that was very balanced. So I was like, okay, let's look at that. 13 of. So, again, we have a bubble, all of a bubble next to a 7 and 5. That's a 13. 1 plus 12 is 13. Or all non-bubble cells are 13. So if you look at the whole line, your 7, 5, and your 1 are not circled, and that's a 13. Because we're not done. And then 110. Now this is crazy. So I looked at this. I said, okay, if we're over here on this side, okay, we've done the bubble and this, and we've done this, this, and this. The only thing we haven't looked at are the bubbles. So I said, look at the bubbles. You know, that's a 9, and if a 1's a 0, that's a 9 dotted to a 9. The first 9. 9 times 9 is 81. 81 plus a 9, because they're not dotted. 81 plus 9 is 90. And if you add everything not in a bubble, 90 plus 13 is 103. 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110. If you count for the individual cells of everything we used. And that's what the math here explains. This way, 9 dotted 9 is 9 times 9 is 81. Beside an 18 or 9 81 and 9 is 90. Plus 7 plus 5 plus 1 is 103. Plus the 7 is 110. And the 7 comes from all the ones that are here. And I was like, okay, where's your 21? So it's 110 of. Where's your 2143? There it is. You start at the beginning, going left to right. There's your 2. Okay, let's start going right to left from the other side. And the first non-circled entity you'll hit is a 1. And then from the 1, if you go left to right again, you're going to hit a 4 inside. And then if you turn around and just get everything that's remaining, you have a 9 and 18. I sold them because they're entities, and a 7 and 5. So these are sold, non-sold. So I said, well, they're dotted together. So let's add these together. It's 27. 27 is a 9. 2 and 7 is 9. Here you have a 12. 12 is a 3. So you have a 3 and a 9. And that's a 12, and that's a 3. So you're 2143. And there's no of, because you kind of used everything. The only thing you haven't really used, I'd say. So again, it's like this. 2. 2. 1. 4. 3. The only thing I haven't really used, I guess, would be the 5, the 0, 1, 1, 4. And there's always an of. Kind of funny. 0, 1, 5, 5. Kind of like Roman numerals. Anyway, cellularly, that's what this means. Tangerine. Tangerine just means 1 of 1 of 7 of 13 of 110 of 2143.